Chris, if you right here, y'all don't see them. So like, if anybody act crazy, they right here. Alright, so listen.
What? Wait, what?
The way I talk about.
People always want the drama, you know?
Yeah, that's true. Alright, you ready?
Are you sitting over there?
Yeah.
You're not sitting on the couch with me?
Nah.
It's
Like two cameras. Cause
okay.
like, you know. But alright. Welcome back. It's been a while. It's been like 5 months exactly. A lot of you have been wanting me to do another episode, and some of you are actually watching, and I did not know y'all actually watched, which actually motivated me to actually do another episode. So today we have a guest. What's your name?
Carly.
Carly. Where are
Yeah.
you from?
I'm from Bucks County, right outside Philadelphia area.
Wait, you came from Philly?
No.
Oh, you're just from
more
Bucks
like-
County?
Yeah, you know Bucks County?
Yes, I know Bucks County.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm from Bucks County. But I've lived in Philly for a little while. Yeah.
So you live in Jersey now?
No.
No, wait. Wait. So where are you from? Like, where are you? Well, you ain't gotta say that. Yeah, say that. What do you do for a living?
I do photography.
How long you been in photography?
About 5 years now.
5 years.
Yeah,
What have you learned from the beginning and now? Like, what is something you wish you knew in the beginning that you know now?
That it wouldn't be as scary as I thought it would be. You know, like putting yourself out there wise and like walking up to people and meeting them and introducing yourself, and like most of the time, if anything, they know less than you know? So
Yeah.
it kind of just goes down to that fake it till you make it type of thing,
Right.
which is what I did for a while.
Fake it till you make it. What do you mean fake it till you make it?
You ain't never heard that before?
I mean, I heard it before, but like in the sense of like in the photography world, what do you mean fake it till you make it?
In the sense of like confidence wise and like knowing what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Like in the beginning, I was definitely bullshitting a little bit, you know, when I was 18 and I first started,
Yeah.
just acting like I knew what I was doing, you know, had that shit on auto mode and everything, yeah. But, you know, you learn along the way, so.
I mean, sometimes ain't nothing wrong with auto. Like, I had a camera that messed up and the manual mode stopped working.
Really?
Yes, and I literally had to like, cause I don't know what happened, but it just stopped working. I couldn't the flicker, the shutter, the thing that controls the shutter.
Yeah.
It wouldn't slide on like the camera,
Oh,
so I
okay.
had to go to auto, and that got me into my next camera.
Oh, really?
So yeah.
Mm. And I see you chose Nikon, though.
Oh yeah, I'm a Nikon user.
Yeah.
My first camera. What was your first camera?
Mine was a Nikon D5200.
Huh.
Yeah.
I was going to get that.
Yeah.
But, you know, my first camera was a Canon Rebel XS. It was like the old one, though. Like, that shit don't even record. Like,
Everybody always want a Canon.
of course. Like, that's what I thought. I thought they was the only people that made cameras. Like,
Really?
when I first got into photography, I thought they was the only people that made cameras. Because my dad had a Canon, and my papa had a Canon before until he started using Nikon.
Mm.
But as I started learning more photography, I discovered Nikon.
Yeah. Nikons are like the OGs, I feel like.
But I like their colors.
That too.
Yeah.
Everybody
Like,
says they're more like saturated, vibrant and shit.
Yeah. Like, what is your style of photography? Like, how would you describe it?
Definitely probably more dark field type of photography.
Mm-hmm.
I like go for that mysterious, you know, gloomy type of vibe. And if anything, it's kind of difficult because the path that I took, like, with events and such, I can't always do that, you know? So I have to, like, practice doing brighter, you know, style of art, I feel like.
Yeah. When I first started, it was a little dark. Like, every photo I took was dark. Like, it could be the most simplest stuff, or just dark. But that turned into more into, like, a cinematic type thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, most of the photos that you'll see on my website or my page, it's, like, cinematic.
Yeah.
Like, I'm settled on that. But my friends were like, why don't you brighten the photo up? I'm like, you don't see how this could be in a movie. Like,
Right.
you don't get that feeling, but they always want their photos bright.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever I'm taking photos of someone, I try to be more leaning towards them. on what they were like. Because I don't really like bright photos.
I don't like bright photos either, to be honest.
I also don't know a lot of photographers.
Really?
No, at all.
Oh, okay.
Like, I probably know my pop-ups people that he knows. But literally, like, I discovered you, and that was it. I didn't really know anyone else.
Wait, so you don't do, like, photography outside of this or anything? Like, what kind of photography do you do?
I do sports photography. I do portraits. I do landscapes. I first started in landscapes. Landscapes are really easy.
Yeah.
Like, and plus, I had a wide lens.
Oh, okay.
So it was just like, okay. And then I discovered you could sell landscapes. So I started selling landscapes. And that became a thing. But landscapes don't sell as much as, like, people would think.
Yeah.
Like, it was one landscape I got lucky with. And I thought it was easy. And then I tried to sell another one. That shit didn't sell at all. So it's like here and there. It's a hit and miss.
It definitely depends on what the landscape is, too, I feel like.
Yeah. Like, this landscape that I shot I was in the woods somewhere. Someone took me to the woods. And I was just... Because I used to always just bring around my camera, like, everywhere I go. So, and the sun was, like, on its way down. So it was like a... What's that shit called? When the sun going down and...
A sunset?
No, but they call it something.
Like, photography-wise?
I mean, it's a general term.
Oh.
I forget.
I don't know.
But the sun was going down. And I said, that looks nice. And then I try to, like I was seeing it, but I try to, like, widen it. And then the way the sun was and the way the branches was, I try to, like, get it, like, right in the middle of it.
Yeah.
So, and then the scenery behind it with the water and the woods and stuff like that.
And that was the one that, like, sold for you?
Yes.
Oh, okay. You'll have to show me it or something sometime.
Yeah, I have to find it. I'll find it. But, yeah, but now I just do events, sporting events. Sporting events is easy as fuck.
You think?
Like, I just started doing it this year.
Really?
I was mad I didn't do it before. I seen you do weddings. You do weddings?
Yeah, I do weddings. I do portraits. I do product photography. I do a little bit of sports, too, on the side, too. But it's more of, like... I haven't really done any of the action shots type of thing. That's what I want to do, though. But I'm more so doing, like, just, like, you know, the kids and everything, like, at their sports teams and their group photos and everything.
Right.
But
how's product photography?
Product photography is probably it's probably my favorite just because it's so easy, you know? Because nobody moves. Like, it just stays where you want it to do. You can do different types of lighting, different types of angles, anything that you want, you know? So product photography is probably, like, my go-to, I guess.
I tried product... Oh, my God. This was so I forgot what I looked on. I was trying to look for jobs for product photography, and I came across this woman selling things on Amazon, and she needed someone to take the photos of the product. Now, the product. Let's just say I understand why no one wanted to take the photos of the product.
Yeah. Why? What was the product?
The products was a bunch of dildos. She
Are you serious?
Yes, because I was like asking her like, "Hey, what is the product you want me to take photos of?" And then she sent me a picture, and I'm like, I don't think I want to do that. Like,
yeah, maybe. Yeah, I don't think I would want to do that either.
No,
that's kind of one of those things. Like, why don't you do it yourself?
Yeah, because like, it's like...
Wait, okay, but rewind. I'm confused. They're on Amazon, so are they like brand new dildos?
I don't know. I didn't. I just know she sent me the picture of what she wanted me to take, and I just didn't respond. Then she texted me again, and I'm like, bro, I'm not doing that, because it's just like insane. Like, what are you? How can I get creative with this, or why would I want to be proud of taking photos of this?
I don't think so. You should be better off maybe 1, finding a female, and 2, possibly just doing it herself. But 3, I need to know if they're like new, like she's making them and selling them, or like, you know, I need more information.
I don't want to touch a dirty, nah.
No, neither would I. I don't think anybody would, respectfully, except for maybe.
So, how'd you get into photography?
How did I get into it?
Yes.
I don't know. You could take it way back to when I was like 14, 15, to be honest. I don't know. I just kind of always enjoyed the fact of like taking pictures for people, doing it for my family a lot. Even in my room when I was younger, I would take like terrible self-portraits like on my phone, like the shitty old like iPhone like 8. Yeah. And I would like edit it and like pick collage on my phone, creating backgrounds, different layers and shit, put a little quote on top. I still have like some corny ones from when I was younger, but yeah, I guess kind of just wanted to elaborate on that because I knew it was something that I always enjoyed doing, you know, and right. Everybody always talks about career path. You want to do something you enjoy, and I don't know, it just kind of happened with ease, I guess. A lot of people nowadays ask me to, like, oh, how do you know what you want to do? It just kind of came to me. Like, I've always been artsy since I was a kid, so even like drawing wise and like paint wise and shit like that, you know. So
I have a question. So you obviously had an art teacher, right?
Mm-hmm.
Was your art teacher an asshole? I just feel like all art teachers are assholes.
I don't think they were assholes.
So,
why do you think they're assholes?
All right, so my people from Florence, Roebling, we all know this one art teacher. In Florence and Roebling, we all know this one art teacher. She's an asshole. Mind you, we're in like middle school.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not expecting them to draw good.
Yeah.
But she was a total dick. So look, you can draw a bird, right? She can ask you to draw anything. Just draw anything, right?
Okay.
She was all about symmetrical.
Oh.
You do one thing to one side, you gotta do it to another. No other teacher has told me to do that but her. No other teacher made fun of me about my drawing but her.
Was that like the specific like course you were on, symmetry, or like?
No, it was literally the whole year. We could do anything, paper mache, anything, but she would be an asshole. And I drew a picture, and I was ready to be done anyway, and I took it up to her, and obviously it's a fucking bird. She goes, "What is this?" Now I'm hurt. Because what the fuck do you mean, what is this? It's obviously a bird. The person next to me knew it was a bird. The person across from me knew it was a bird. But I knew the other person from next to her knew it was a bird because the motherfucker started doing what I was doing. He knew it was a bird.
Okay, fair point when you added that last part about him doing what you were doing. But
so it's like, why are you coming at me like this? And she was just an asshole.
Maybe she had some sort of vendetta against you.
I don't know.
Because you get certain teachers like that, you know, where they just don't specifically like that kid, but I wasn't that kid.
But oddly enough, because of her, I became very particular on what things were. Like, I only got in photography mainly because my grandfather was a photographer. My dad tried to be a photographer. My dad is literally a pretty boy. Like, if it means him breaking a sweat, he's not doing it.
Really?
Yes. Like, I don't understand how he's like that. I don't know why he's like that. Because my papa worked most of his life, and he's been doing photography all his life. And you got my dad, he ain't doing nothing if it means breaking a sweat. Let me tell you the story. So we're riding in the car. Okay, if you're riding in the car and you see someone stuck in the mud, are you gonna help them? Like, are you at least gonna try to help them?
Am I like the only person there in existence?
Okay.
Like, are we in the middle of nowhere type shit?
Alright, let me put it this way. If you're a man, right? If you're a man, you know, strong, like big, and like you know you can do this, and you know you can do it, are you gonna help that person?
If I know I can do it, yeah.
Okay. What do you think my dad did? Oh wait, first of all, are you gonna pull over for him? Are you gonna pull over for the guy that's stuck in the mud?
Possibly.
Like, cause like if you pull over, immediate thought, I'm gonna help this guy, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I'm gonna help him push it out.
It's kind of why you pulling over, you know.
Now, my dad, guess what he did? He pulls over. He tells the guy, "Listen, man, I just got these new shoes. I could tell you how to get out though, but I ain't getting in. I ain't getting dirty."
What type of?
My first thought was, why would you even stop?
Right, that's what I was about to say.
Like, he didn't even end up helping the guy anyway.
So he didn't even tell him how to get out or what to do?
Because first of all, I think the guy was pissed off.
Well, I would be pissed off too if I was stuck in the fucking mud and then you got somebody with some nice shoes over here. I would have looked at you like, you can just go ahead and leave and I'll figure it out on my own.
I could not believe that. He really said, I just got these nice. I just got these new shoes. I would help you if I could, but I just got these new shoes. Nigga, I know you got some shoes in the car. I know. I feel like every dude has at least one other pair of shoes in the car.
That part where, honestly, like, if it's really a desperate situation, you could just take them off.
Yes.
Like, you could have just took them off.
All right.
But I don't know if I would have taken off my shoes for a stranger. Unless, like, they're, like, really struggling and, like, no one else is clearly helping or stopping, maybe.
Yeah. But, relationships.
Oh. Love that topic.
All right. So my next question is, what is your opinion on like today's dating world? Like, what?
It's fucking trash. It is fucking ass.
Why is it
It's
ass?
the grime of the earth right now.
What's wrong with it?
Because nobody cares. Everybody thinks it's cool not to care nowadays, and it's quite frankly annoying.
Yeah, it is. Like, I feel like if you care too much, all right, say two people like each other, but they're doing things to show they like each other,
But they're not together.
but they're not. Yeah, and they're
Like
not together, and they're not saying that they like each other. They're just doing shit. But as soon as the other person say, "Hey, I think I like you," why does the other person run?
You gonna have to tell me, you the male in this situation.
No, because men and women do this, and I want to know why.
I mean, okay, yeah, to be fair, I guess women have done it. I personally am more so just going to tell you straight up. But, like, I've had it happen to me from guys more so. But I think it's, like, an underlining level of fear that people don't want to admit. You get what I'm saying? Because there's that feeling of being vulnerable. And I don't know if you've been hurt like that in the past or anything.
Shit.
But a lot of people don't want to go back there,
Right.
you know? And I'm not saying that I'm any better, honestly, because I'm still going through some shit like that right now, trying to want to open up, but, like, guarded and stuff. And people just... It's like a counterbalance between people, they don't want to be lonely, but they don't want to get hurt. You know what I'm saying?
Don't want to be lonely. They don't want to be hurt. Most people just don't want to be alone. That's what I really think.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't know. I just feel like, bro, if you like someone, you should make it known. But the reason people suck at communication now, I believe, because this thing is like that. As soon as you open up, someone runs. That's why nowadays, man, hey, man, I'm just here, man.
What you mean, I'm just here, man?
I'm just here, man. Oh, you want to do that? Hey, man. I just so happen to be feeling the same way. I think that's my son.
So if you just so happen to feel the same way, what are you going to do about it?
I mean, I'm going to say, hey, Key.
I think he walked away. I saw some shoes.
I don't know. But not, if a girl, see, me, I don't know. I don't mind. Like, I don't mind or have a problem expressing how I feel or saying how I feel. But, like, if it's, like, something fucked up, of course I'm going to be like, I don't think I really want to say that. But, like, if someone be like, hey, yeah, I like you and I want to be with you, first, I evaluate how they are as a person. And two, I evaluate how exactly do I feel about this person. But if I'm spending my time with a person, I most likely like them. But there's this one girl that was telling me about her problems. She said that she's with this dude. What do you think? She's with this dude, and they are just friends right now. But they've been talking for like 2 weeks.
Okay.
But they're not dating. They're not really on that type of time. They're just friends. But they're doing relationship shit.
In 2 weeks?
And she says that he says that he doesn't really know how he feels yet. Do you think that's bullshit or for real?
In a matter of 2 weeks, I think it could be for real, yeah. But I feel like she might have made a little bit of a mistake doing things with him in only a matter of 2 weeks. Because it really comes down to the fact that you have to know what you want first. before you can go out and try and get it from somebody else. And people don't do that nowadays.
They don't.
No, they don't know what they want, so how can you get something from somebody if you don't even know what you want from them?
I mean, I believe a person can know what they want. They just don't really... Okay, I believe a person can know what they want, and they're trying to get it from that said person, but that said person is not giving them exactly what they want.
And so if that said person's not giving them what they want, then it's time for them to move on.
I mean, but people idolize being delusional.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Oh, and it pisses me off.
Wait, no, because women idolize it.
I don't.
Okay, not all women. I'm gonna say this. Instagram, some Instagram women, people who be wrapped up in social media.
Mm-hmm.
Why do they like being delusional? There's nothing good that comes out of that.
Because it's like a drug to some people.
And why is that?
It's literally an addiction. Like, when you really break it down to it, there's a heightened of dopamine when you do get that thing from that person that you want, you know? And they give you those positive affirmations that you're looking for, and they want to be with you, and blah, 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 and they'll do all this stuff for you. But as soon as you start to actually get attached, you get a little bit comfortable, that's when they pull back. And that's your withdrawal. And it's a constant back and forth. It's literally like a drug, in my opinion. And people get addicted to it. And it's hard to get out of it. But I feel like once you're out of it, and you can get out of it, you see things a lot more clear. Because don't get me wrong, I was delusional at one point. Just a little bit.
Oh, wow.
I was just a little bit delusional, though. I wasn't, like, doing the extreme like some of these people do on social media and all. But you just gotta focus on your emotions and actually be able to confront them and sit with it and sit with how you're feeling instead of, oh, I'm just gonna go do it again for the plot. How people fucking say nowadays, for the plot. Guess what? The plot could be a lot bigger if you look somewhere else. You know?
So, do you think...
I want to turn it back on you, though.
Okay, what?
So why do you think people are delusional?
I think people have personal problems.
Personal problems?
I really believe some people have personal problems. Like, people mistaken being delusional and batshit crazy. Being delusional is one thing. Being crazy is another.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it is.
Like, if you idolize... Okay, if you obviously know who Sexy Red is, right?
Yeah.
I feel like, who doesn't? But...
I don't get the hype.
I feel like if you idolize Sexy Red, I now know you are crazy. You're not delusional. You're crazy. If you idolize, like, Nicki Minaj, you are delusional.
Yeah, I get the difference that you're pointing out, yeah.
Like, Sexy Red promotes ghetto, ratchet, baby dad, hood girl. Nicki Minaj is just very delusional. She believes she's better than everyone, no matter what happens. And there's no other better female rap artist at all. And not only does she believe that, her fans believe that, which is actually insane. As if there's no Megan Thee Stallion or Cardi B.
That's a fact.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I really just believe, like, I don't think that's safe. I don't think it's safe to be out here being delusional and idolizing it. If you idolize being delusional or idolize being crazy, I don't think that's really safe for anybody. Especially if you're trying to be in a relationship. And no, I don't believe any guy would deal with that. And the guys that do deal with that, they just, that's all they can get. I believe.
Depends. I need you to clarify a little bit more.
On which part?
On the guise of how guys don't go for that.
I
think mentally sane guys won't go for that.
Okay.
But there's a lot of
me, for example, I have a toxic trait.
Okay.
I admit I have a toxic trait. I like crazy women. You can be nice, but I need, like, Everyone likes a little spice in their food.
I was about to say, what, you need that little oomph?
Yeah, everyone needs a little spice in their food.
So you...
Not everyone wants sugar all the time.
But you just kind of proved my point.
What was your point?
You just said that you got a toxic trait that you like crazy women.
Yeah, that is a toxic trait.
Yeah.
I'm not idolizing it. It's just who I am.
So are you trying to not go for that nowadays? Or are you still looking for that?
I mean, I'm not necessarily looking for it. It's just if it comes in my face, it's more or less like, oh, hi. So, you know. And then if it goes, then it goes. But it has to be in a respectful manner. Like, you can't... Okay, I may say I like it a little crazy, but it doesn't mean that I like you being disrespectful.
Okay.
Like, everyone... Like, okay, maybe it's not really crazy. I like to be challenged on certain topics. I don't want you agreeing with everything I say.
Okay, so that's not crazy.
Yes, it's not crazy.
My definition of crazy, you want a bitch like going out there slashing your tires, vandalizing your car if you do something wrong.
No.
That's crazy.
No. Hell no.
Exactly. That's the difference to crazy to me. But if I'm just a little bit delusional over the fact of like, I don't want you talking to a certain bitch or something, then like, I feel like that's a level of respect that you should be able to do if you are my significant other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So, into that, do you think body count matters?
No.
Why
I don't think...
Why?
Huh? Why? Because I think anybody before you shouldn't really matter at all. If you want to be that person's future, you should stay to continue to be able to prove that you're better for them.
So, you don't believe that a person's past can tell their future?
I didn't say that.
I'm asking you.
I said, it can a little bit. Yeah, I get what you're saying. But I also think that people can change when heading into that future.
True.
More than you can expect in a short amount of time. Really, people can change in a week, honestly. But in the aspect of, like, relationship-wise, I don't think it should matter. Because if you want to be that somebody's future, then you should just continue to prove that they're the one for you.
But wouldn't that tell you whether they can even remotely come to being loyal? Like, they can treat you like you're the precious thing in the world.
But what, they're not loyal?
Yeah.
Then I don't want you. So what does that have to do with body count, though?
Because if you have the excessive need to rack up a certain amount of bodies, but you do, like, me and my friends call this the emotional lover boy. He has a girlfriend. He loves his girlfriend. He will do anything for his girlfriend. The emotional fuckboy, not emotional lover boy. The emotional fuckboy. He loves his girlfriend. He would do anything for his girlfriend. But for some reason, he fucks on other women. And I know one person in my entire life that's like that.
So what are you asking me?
I'm saying that at that point, body count should matter. That should tell you how that person really is. Like, if this person has an excessive need to, like, fuck on multiple people, even when he's talking to you, I feel like that should take into account. Like, if you fucking multiple people, that tells me that you're not even looking to even try to relax.
Well, yeah, but I feel like that's more of a mental thing with your friend or whoever it is, honestly, in the aspect of just, I don't know anybody who's, like, idolizing the obsession of getting any and every body count that they can, but I'm more so thinking about just your body count in total, what you've done in the past, and if you go to get into a relationship with a new girl or a new guy or something, and like, oh, you have 10 bodies or some shit, and now all of a sudden they don't want to be with you. I'm not thinking in the aspect of like, oh, they want to keep fucking, because if they want to keep fucking, then that's a problem.
Yeah.
Then you have no self-control and no respect for not only me but yourself either, because quite frankly, you nasty, you passing around some STDs probably. I'm not surprised if you ain't got HIV or some shit by now, depending on how many you got. But at that point, it's also like, why don't you just go find somebody who's willing to be in an open relationship and also like that? Like, there's a difference between having a high sex drive and having a past body count. If you have a high sex drive you should find somebody with that high sex drive that's able to satisfy you.
Yes.
But if you don't, then there is the option of open relationship nowadays in 2024. Maybe it'll be a little bit harder to find, especially in today's dating pool, but I feel like more so just shit from the past of like shit that you've done. And if you are a loyal person and you want to be monogamous, that's the right word, right?
Yeah.
Okay. then the past shouldn't matter.
Okay. Okay.
Does body count matter to you?
To be honest, no. It really doesn't. With me, it really matters on how you treat me.
Exactly.
So, like, on what you do. Like, for other people, I'm pretty sure it matters because they be like, oh, you probably got some. But, like, I feel like that's an easy remedy. You can just, be like, hey, can you get tested, before, like, we do all this. And if a person denies trying to get tested, then that person most likely has something. But just get tested.
No, that's a fact. Because I've literally asked guys to do that before, and then it's like they just go ghost, and it's like, oh, and you wonder the fuck why I asked you to begin with.
Hell no, bro. Go get tested. If you feel like you went crazy this month or over this past year, please get tested. Because there was this guy, it's actually local as hell. There was this guy from Willenboro, just like 5 minutes away from me.
Yeah.
He was fucking people with an STD on purpose, knowing he had an STD.
Just to pass it around?
That's dangerous, yes.
That's nasty as fuck.
Question, what do you think attracts a guy?
Attracts a guy?
Hey, what do you think attracts a guy?
Depends on the kind of guy, in my opinion.
Okay, let's build a guy, right?
Let's build a guy. Okay.
Build a guy. Is a basic guy. He likes sports. He likes to relax. He's very simple. All you gotta do is just show him attention. And, all the things that go with that. But what do you think attracts that guy? The basic guy.
I feel like a basic guy, anything could attract a basic guy.
Like what?
Ass, titties, face, anything when you put it like that.
Okay.
But if you're going for an emotionally intelligent guy,
okay,
then your sense of mentality will attract the guy more, I feel like. Does that make sense?
Okay, but what do you think matters more?
What, between ass and titties and mentality? What do you ask?
Okay, what do you think matters more between mentality and the way you look?
Mentality.
You think that matters more?
If I'm trying to attract a guy. Yeah. At least it should matter more if it doesn't. Okay.
Mostly things happen in person and in the DMs. What makes you think? What makes that guy text a girl?
Obviously the looks.
So wouldn't that tell you that it's not really about how you think? It's not really that's attracting him. It's really the way you look.
That's what I said in the beginning.
You said the mentality though.
I said if you're an emotionally intelligent male, your mentality should attract a...
Emotionally intelligent. The only way you'll know someone is emotionally intelligent is that you either one already know her and you didn't even look at her like that, or you just know her, or two, you walked up on her on the basis of how she looked, and then you found out she's like, okay, this girl's smart as fuck.
Yeah.
But I feel like the way you look gets them through the door, or gets them at the door at least.
Oh yeah, that'll get anybody out the door.
So wouldn't that make that more important? Or that's what attracts him more?
I feel like you're phrasing it weird.
How should I phrase it?
You're asking if, like, it's more important, or did you take that back?
Yeah, what's more important?
What's more important should be mentality. What's the easiest way to do it is, yes, physical attraction. Anybody will go off of physical attraction. It'll catch your eye.
Yeah.
But you know how they're doing all like the blind dating and everything nowadays?
Yeah.
On all those TV shows and shit?
Mm-hmm.
I almost, not saying that I would really want to do that, but I feel like that's a smart way to go about it, honestly.
But I feel like that's dangerous.
Why is it dangerous?
Because
Why'd you say it like that?
because there's a girl. I'm pretty sure there's a girl out there in this world. She probably is the smartest girl in the world. She probably have the most amazing personality in the world. Like she could be the greatest person in the world. But if you come from behind that curtain and then you see how she look, and this girl is the ugliest thing to almost you ever saw, that's extremely disappointing. And I'd be like, if I was the ugliest dude in the world and a girl loved my personality and she came from behind the curtain and I was ugly as fuck, there's no doubt in my mind and anybody else's mind, she's gonna walk away. She may put on the act because she probably don't want to embarrass me, but when them cameras go off, she's gonna walk away.
Well, yeah, potentially.
But that's why I say this stuff don't normally happen over here. I'm sorry.
You're good.
I don't know what that is. But I don't know. Personality, like, of course that matters as well, but I feel like looks will take you further than
Looks will get you anywhere in life.
Looks will get you anywhere in life, yes. It will get you far, but I can't say it won't get you to the finish line. That's where the personality kicks in.
That's what I'm saying. So why you like disagreeing to just end up agreeing with me?
I think the looks is way more important.
I don't think they're important. I think they're idolized, like you were saying in the beginning, like because people put too much emphasis on them. Like, what was I gonna say?
Okay, we're gonna change gears because we've been on that for a minute.
I could go on and on.
What do you think? Shit, my mind went blank. I had it in my mind.
Cat got your tongue.
Yes. Hold on. Got her right now.
We could have a full-on debate, honestly.
On which part?
On that last topic.
On what matters more?
Not even what matters more. I guess more so just in, like, the dating sense in general.
In the dating sense.
Mm-hmm.
Who cheat more? That's the case. We all know the answer to this.
Are we going to have a debate about this?
We all know the answer to this. It's easy.
What you going to say?
It's women.
You think it's women?
I know it's women. Y'all get away with it more.
Not me. I don't cheat.
I'm not saying you cheat.
I know.
I'm saying women cheat more.
Have you been cheated on?
Of course I have.
I've been cheated on. Multiple times.
Don't change the fact.
Okay.
Doesn't change the fact.
It's not a fact, though. Where's the evidence?
Hey, man.
I won't disagree in the fact that, yeah, I do agree. I think women could get away with it more. Because I feel like they think about, if you're going to cheat as a woman, yeah, you're going to think about the steps versus a guy just fucking does it with no thought whatsoever.
I'm not happy today, man. I'm going to go cheat. That's how I feel like when guys cheat, that's how they think, in my opinion. Because there's no way you just wake up and you just, like, plotting on a day. Yeah, I'm going to plot on her. I'm waiting till the day I could cheat and it's over with. Women, on the other hand, y'all draw out a whole map. How y'all gonna do it, when y'all gonna do it, what you're gonna say, when you're gonna say it. Like, I've been friends with a lot of girls to know some women ain't shit. And there's always another guy. And they don't even necessarily have to be texting them. She could just want this other guy, but he's just playing. And she's just with you to, until this guy is available. I literally have friends tell me how, I'm just waiting for my man to be single again. I'm like, what? Your man to be single again? He's not your man.
Yeah.
What's going on? And
those are just people with a lot of low self-worth, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's where delusional kicks in now.
Exactly. People don't have common standards nowadays. It's just the basics of fucking being a human being, in my opinion. And people just want to fuck around and play and blah, blah, blah. You shouldn't be in a relationship if you want to fuck somebody else. And if that person that you want to fuck doesn't want to fuck you, then like, go be embarrassed in your little corner that you ran chasing after him, and get over it and go find somebody else.
Yeah, common sense ain't common.
But people don't do that. People don't know how to do that.
What do you think kills relationships?
Kills relationships? Lack of communication.
Who you think doesn't communicate, the man or the woman? Which one more?
I can say both, but in my opinion, men.
Why men?
Because men don't know how to confront their emotions. And a lot of men like to suppress their emotions rather than dealing with it and talking about them.
Why do you think they suppress them?
Because the world puts them down.
Okay,
and so that they can't show emotion.
Who in the world?
What are you trying to say, women?
Yes.
Not me.
Look, a dude cannot cry to you. Like, if you really mess with a dude cannot cry to you.
Yes, he can.
No, he can.
To me, he can.
For some reason, the girls do not look at that man the same.
Not me. If anything, I look at you stronger if you cry in front of me. Because that means you're being vulnerable with your emotions.
Okay, I see we're going to have to do this. You're the exception to the rule.
I'm not saying I'm the exception to the world.
No,
but I'm saying, if anything,
though.
you clearly been around some shitty-ass females.
I mean,
and shitty-ass men.
I've met a lot of females. So, like, when I gain these perspectives, it's not coming from, like, oh, it's been done to me. It's literally because I've been friends with them, and I've seen them do it to other men.
No. My ex cried in front of me because his grandmom died on the day that he was supposed to, like, take a car to work or something. So what are you saying? If he cries about something stupid, I'm going to look at him the wrong way?
Like, life ain't lifing right now.
I'll cry because life ain't lifing right now, and we can cry together. The fuck?
I don't know, bro. Because the reason... But, okay, so what reason do you think men suppress their feelings?
What reason do I think men suppress their feelings? Just because of exactly what we're talking about. Because of people putting them down. And as if they're not allowed to, and they shouldn't, and they're supposed to be a stronger and put on a role model.
It ain't men telling other men, hey, nigga, don't cry.
Yes, it is.
What?
You got men telling other men not to cry.
Well, they ain't them. They ain't
They'll
the real
call him a
friends.
pussy, a bitch.
They ain't real friends.
Look at him crying over there in the corner. Exactly, they're not a real friend. It's not just females.
My friends always told me to cry if I needed to cry.
Well, then you got some thorough ass friends.
They real friends. I ain't never
exactly.
come across.
But guess what? Not everybody has that.
But that's what I find crazy when you say, "Oh, it's the men telling the other men don't cry."
I'm saying it's men and women. You saying it's just women.
It is just women.
I'm saying it's both.
I think it's more women though, because y'all want a strong. Okay, you say you look at him stronger when he does that, but like I say, you're an exception to the rule. Because that's the card I have to play. Because everything you're saying everything politically right, and I ain't going to challenge you if you're saying everything politically right. Politically right.
Have you ever thought maybe just because I'm a mentally stable person?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know you.
Exactly. That's why I'm asking. This interview was to get to know me, right?
Yes.
Exactly. And you must know a lot of not mentally stable persons.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying I don't either. Trust me, I got a lot of friends who aren't there. But guess what? Those friends always come to me asking me, how did I do this? What did I do to get this money? How am I doing what I'm doing? Blah, blah, blah. Or how'd you make it through that? Yeah. In any aspect. Money, job-wise, relationship-wise, car-wise. Simple shit like that. And it's like, okay, but you didn't realize when I was the one down, holed up in my room, sitting on the corner crying, sitting with those feelings, realizing what it is that I needed to do to get where I want to be at. Mm-hmm. And I'm not even there yet.
Who's the prize?
Who's the prize? And what, male or female wise?
And okay, so in a relationship, who you think is the prize, the man or the woman?
Both.
Okay, that was my answer. But go ahead. Why you say both?
Because you both want each other, right? That's what a relationship should be, is that you both want the other.
Of course you both want the other, but who is the beneficiary more? Who benefits more from a relationship?
You're asking a girl who has been with a lot of bums in her life.
Well, that sucks. That really sucks. I'm sorry. That really sucks.
I was the one driving. I was the one with the money and the car and the job and all that.
Ah, shit.
So, but...
Wait. Come on. Okay. Do you have any questions?
Do I have any questions for you?
Yeah.
Well, we kind of skimmed over the photography-wise. I feel like a lot of it could have got a lot more in-depth if we kept going.
Yeah. So
yeah, keep it short and sweet. You'll have to see if they want me back or not.
All right. What is your type? Like, what is your...
My type?
If you could build your guy, how would you build your guy?
I never had somebody ask me that kind of question before.
Because some females, they be trying to build the impossible. Like...
Yeah. I mean, my type more so, I go for a little bit more, at least 5'9" and up. At least 5'9" and up. Like 5'8" maybe, but like you a little too close to me. I just don't feel like... Wait, how tall are you?
I'm 5'8".
I'm sorry.
You're fine.
But I just feel like I'm already thick as it is. I don't want to feel big next to you. I want to feel smaller next to you.
But there's a difference. Oh shit. There's a difference between being 5'8" and bony and 5'8" muscle. So what you're saying?
Fair point.
You're saying you just don't want. You don't want no bony ass nigga. For real. Yeah, I know what you mean though.
No, I don't. I don't want a scrawny guy. I do like a little bit of muscle. I have a thing for shoulders. Don't ask me why. I just do. And I mean, yes, I do like black men. Mm-hmm. But I need a guy who's emotionally intelligent. After some of the shit that I've gone through in the past, I can't. I'm not doing that again. I'm not doing you suppressing your emotions, not wanting to talk, going running off, not communicating, giving me space, blah, blah, blah. You can have space all you want, but after it, we're going to talk. And we're going to have a conversation about it. Because if you want to be with me, like how you said, the guy will be the girl's best friend or whatever. Mm-hmm. Well, I want to be his best friend too. I want you to be able to come to me and talk to me about shit like that. I don't want you to feel like you can't talk to me. But I also need a guy with a job, a career path of some kind, preferably. You can have a job on the side that, you don't want, blah, blah, blah. Everybody doesn't want, the certain type of job that they're doing at the time. Like how you said you work at Wawa or something. Okay. I worked at a pizza shop on the side, too, while pursuing photography on the side. As long as you're trying to chase something outside of that, what you want to do.
Did I tell you that?
Huh. That you worked at Wawa?
Yes.
Yeah, you did.
Like today?
Yeah.
When?
Maybe 10 minutes ago.
I don't remember that. Because I say that because I work at Amazon. I'm like, Wawa. I haven't worked at Wawa in a year or two.
Yeah, you just said it. You'll probably see it when you go back.
Yeah.
Unless, I don't know, because that one died, but maybe you'll hear it. But yeah, you said you worked at Wawa. But just something that you're chasing after, wanting something out of life,
Yeah.
You need to have a car because I refuse to do that bum shit anymore. I was only a passenger princess probably once in my life and maybe for a few months, and then that's
unfortunate.
It is unfortunate. I'm not doing that shit again. You gotta have a car. I'm not doing it. I'm not driving everywhere. I want to be able to chill, put my feet up like how you see in the fucking videos.
I haven't realized how important it is. I never realized how important it is for the other person to have a car.
Yeah.
Until recently. So it's
recently.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's important for the other person to have a car.
It is important.
Because you're traveling. It feels like you're going all over the world.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when you're trying to be there and take care of them and shit like that and make sure they getting where they need to be.
Especially if you have to drive there and then you gotta drive back and then you gotta do it again. It's
too much.
You're just adding time.
Too much.
My shit.
And I'm really big on trying. I be trying to save, but I can't save when I'm spending $20 a day on gas.
Especially with the prices nowadays. And people nowadays act like it's so fucking hard to get a car, too. I mean, I get it, inflation and everything, it's went up a little bit, but go on fucking Craigslist, or not Craigslist anymore, because that's a little questionable. Go on, Facebook Marketplace.
I literally bought a Mustang for, $1,000.
$1,000?
Yeah, $1,000 in Philly.
In Philly? Was it a rebuilt title?
Nah.
It was a clean title?
Yeah.
Really?
The only problem it had was the brakes.
That's it?
Yes.
And they gave it for $1,000.
Yeah, I feel like the guy didn't know what he was doing. Now.
I was about to say. That or there's something wrong with it that you might not know yet.
Sold it for $1,000. I had it for a little bit, built it up, and sold it for way more than that.
As you should.
Yeah. I was going to keep it because I was like, oh, this is a Mustang.
Was he white?
Yes.
Was it Russian or Ukrainian or something?
I'm gonna say he looked like he needed the money.
Okay.
He looked like he needed it. So I was, if anything, I was helping out.
He could have got a lot more. Okay, but well, shit, that's a fuck up on him, I guess.
Yeah. But I feel like, especially if you don't have a car, it's very easy to save up.
That's what I'm saying.
You're not spending your money on gas. The most you're doing is spending money on food. And if you got bills to pay, okay, pay your bills. But for the most part, you should be able to, like, separate your money from what you're spending and what you're saving.
Exactly. But
Like,
people don't know how to save.
I work at Amazon, so we make a good amount of money. So it's not hard to rack up a certain amount of money in a certain amount of time. Like, if I didn't have a car, I feel like it would take me probably by the end of the month to get a used car from Facebook Marketplace.
For how much? How much?
I'm not going to say that.
Facebook Marketplace, you can.
Oh, Facebook Marketplace price?
Yeah, how much? Yeah.
Oh, the max is like $2,000, $3,000.
Okay, yeah. What did you think I was talking about?
I thought you was asking how much a month would it be.
That you made?
Yes.
Oh, nah. I wouldn't have you air your business out like that.
But, yeah, it's really...
Is that thunder?
Oh my god, I love thunderstorms.
I don't.
You don't?
I didn't bring a hoodie.
Oh, damn. Thunderstorms are...
You got an umbrella?
I have one in my car. I think we have one up here, though.
Okay.
But, I love thunderstorms. Why
Okay,
you don't like thunderstorms?
I lied. I do like that, but I don't. I just did my hair. I did my hair to come do this shit. Okay, like.
Shit. You see, I'm just anything right now. I ain't really think of it, you mean? But, nah.
I forget what we were. Oh yeah, the car. No, you need a car.
You need a car.
It might be a little bit more difficult nowadays. I feel like you need to, what is the word I'm looking for? Educate yourself, so you don't get like scammed, because there's a lot of fucking scams out there. Also, it's better if you don't want a rebuilt title, low miles, basic shit that I feel like people don't know.
This is small, but I'm only asking because I'm gonna say it anyway. So
Okay.
my son's mom has a boyfriend.
Okay.
He doesn't know how to change a tire.
The boyfriend?
Yes. Do you think it's important for a man to know how to change a tire?
Yes.
I feel like that's the simplest shit.
I could change a tire if I wanted to.
Could you date a man that don't know how to change a tire?
I did date a man who didn't know how to change a tires.
Bro.
I did it. I put air in his tire. Yeah. You see? But then my standards have significantly gone up. So.
Bro, that is low.
Isn't it?
Wait, so these are the same guys that didn't have a car as well?
It's like, I've been with no car. I had a car, but it was a stolen car.
Stolen car.
Yeah. I didn't know it was stolen, though. Had a car. I did date one guy. He did have a car. That was the time that I was my passenger princess for a little bit. Next guy didn't have a car. And then the next guy had a car, but then he lost the car because he didn't pay the fines and everything, and then they towed it and blah, 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 and stupid shit.
You know, one thing I'm going to like about this one, it's going to be a lot of funny-ass clips.
From this?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Because that...
Well, yeah, but why do you think I laughed when you said dating?
A stolen car? Who? You dating criminals. What the fuck?
Listen, I didn't know it was stolen at the time. Okay.
I have so many questions.
And then he claimed that he didn't know it was stolen.
You didn't know it was stolen?
Yeah.
Whose car is he driving?
I don't know. You couldn't tell me. We broke up by the time he got arrested. And actually, the homie that I was going to bring with me, my friend Ivan, he was in the car when they got arrested with my ex.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So, yeah. I told you I have a lot to talk about. I got stories.
All right, so finish your type guy.
Oh, right.
5'8", nothing below 5'9", right? You said
Maybe 5'8".
maybe 5'8". Okay,
Because
so
I'm 5'4", so I need at least a few inches so I could wear a
Bruh.
heel or something if I wanted.
I don't know why I didn't even think to ask how tall are you, and you.
What?
I mean, you know what? That's valid. That's valid. That's
You
valid.
shook your head, though.
Huh?
You shook your head, though.
Because you just say you're 5'4".
Yeah. I want to be able to wear a heel or something and not be over
At
you.
least 5'7" for you, or 5. No, okay, 5'7" is literally borderline. I would say
Before you go judging me, I was with a guy who was 5'5".
5'5".
Yeah, and 5'6", and 5'7".
All right, how'd that go?
Motherfucker, I could not wear heels. It was like eye to eye.
I mean, I like tall women.
You like tall women?
Yes,
So you being 5'8", you would date a 6-foot girl?
of course.
Really?
Yes.
Well, you one in a million, aren't you? Like you
Like,
said to me.
I never had a problem with tall women. Like I've met guys that were like, I'm not dating that tall girl. Like, or I'm not messing with that tall girl. I find tall women attractive. Like, I feel like, I don't know. Like, short girls is cool. Like, I could date a short girl. It's nice. But tall girls, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I don't know. It's just, I can't even tell you.
You were first that I met. So.
I can't even tell you why I like them. I just like them.
Right, because you were like, short girls, that's nice.
It is nice.
But tall girls, that's
Tall
what
girls
you
is,
said.
I don't know. Tall girls, where is that?
I mean,
Like,
tall girls, yeah.
like
You
none
know?
of my family members are tall, but my dad is like 6'2" though. That's like the only family member I have that's tall.
Oh, okay.
I mean, my papa, he's like 6 foot too. But you know, all the girls I ever dated was tall.
Really?
They're either taller than me or we're the same height.
Really?
Yes,
I'm fucking dead.
I probably dated one girl that was probably she was shorter than me.
Really? Well, I think we like vice versa, because I think I only dated one 6-foot guy ever. Like,
So, but like I don't
but
know.
it was nice. So
It
I
is,
want to go back to
it is nice. Like dating tall girls is like, I don't know, and they don't even like their height. They don't even like being tall.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
telling
usually
you,
how
bro.
it goes, yeah.
You,
I feel like I wouldn't mind being a few inches taller, you know, to be honest.
hey man,
Because I'm like right at that, like, I feel like they say like 5'4" and 5 foot, and like anything below 5 foot, like, I feel like 5'4" is right at that, like, you short
Yeah.
mark. Like,
in girl standards, 5'4" is kind of tall, right?
I think so. If not, it's like right there at the not tall but not
Yeah.
short.
But for guys, me, I'm literally like dead average. I'm like your average guy, 5'8". That's it.
That's it.
Yeah, not 6 foot, not below 5'6", 5'5".
Listen, nothing's against it, you know. 5'8", 5'9", still fine.
I talked to this one girl. She no one has ever made me feel bad about feeling 5'8" until I met this girl. She, bro, this girl. So I pick her up, and then like we go out. We go out to this park, and we get out the car, and I'm like waiting for her to like, you know, ladies first, you know, just go ahead. I'll walk right beside you. She stood there until I started walking, and I felt so weird. So I just like, all right, fuck it, right? Because I'm like not thinking of anything that she's about to say. So we're walking, and I'm like, you coming? She was like, yeah, I was just looking at something. I'm like, okay. Don't
Oh,
know.
she was looking at your height?
Yes. I'm like, I don't really know what she could be looking at. Like, at first I thought my butt, because like a lot of, you know.
Dead. It took me a second to realize.
So
That's kind of
she's-
funny.
I just feel, you know, when you like know when someone's looking at you.
Yeah.
Mind you, she's not taller than me. She's shorter than me.
Okay.
She goes, how tall are you? I said, oh, I'm like 5'8". She's like, are you sure? I said, yeah.
She said, are you sure?
She's like, you're short. I took a pause. Because I'm like, first of all, the whole ride we were talking about food.
Mm-hmm.
Where the fuck did height come from? Why are we talking about height? She goes, all the guys I mess with are basketball players, so they're pretty tall. I'm like,
okay, then go get you a basketball player.
Yeah, I'm like, all right, cool. You know, I was like, yeah, I play football too, so it's like, you know, perfect. She was like, yeah, I never messed with a short guy. It just made me mad because she just kept saying short, and like, I'm like, bro, I'm average. Like, it's embarrassing to say, listen, I'm average height.
Bro, I'm average.
I'm not short and I'm not tall. I'm average. Relax.
That's kinda funny.
And like the whole night, she just kept saying short. And I took. I acted like I had to go home, and my mom was calling me because she made me feel bad about my height.
I'm sorry.
And
well,
she was
I'm
short.
sorry she made you feel that way.
Bad experience. Terrible experience.
Well, you know, I've had a few guys try and act like I was too tall. I
They're
was like-
weird.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I was like, I'm 5'4". But it's usually honestly. Should I keep talking?
Yeah.
Okay. It's usually honestly the shorter guys who have like questioned that I'm taller than I said I am, and I'm like, no, you're just shorter than you said you are.
Yeah.
Like, no.
All right. So we're gonna close up. This was actually probably the funnest one, the most interesting one I've had.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was actually into the conversation.
Oh yeah. Look at that.
I appreciate having you on.
Appreciate you having me.
Yeah, so everyone that's watching, hope y'all enjoyed this Royal Pill podcast, and we might be changing the name. I'm not even gonna lie to you because I think I want to go in a different direction. Royal Pill podcast. I don't know. It don't sound the same as it first was. So
That's what happened to me. I changed my name.
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, appreciate it.
Yeah, of
Appreciate having you
course.
on. All right. Please like and subscribe, and make sure y'all share this video. And the clips, obviously, are the best ones to figure out what really happened. And this podcast is really just, you know, the whole video is just for clarity, you know. So, have a great day. Bye.